Because I've heard a million men do mushrooms and say like, "Oh, the ego death."
Right.
Never once heard a woman say that. There's not enough mushrooms on this fucking planet
to kill a woman's ego.
Hey guys, I got some comedy dates for you. Deric Poston is headlining November 22nd in Houston. November 22nd in Houston at the Riot Comedy Club, 7 p.m. on a Friday. Bring in CJ Landry, bring in Sam Lopez. Please come out. Also, February 7th and 8th, the week of the Super Bowl, I will be headlining Baltimore, the Comedy Port. The Baltimore Comedy Port, 4 shows, Friday, Saturday, February 7th, February 8th, with my brother right here, Ehsan Ahmad.
I'll be there. So if you're a Solid Show fan, come out.
That's the one to come out to, with also Sam Lopez, so please come out to that. And also, your boy will be headlining June 27th and June 28th in Janesville, Wisconsin at the Comedy Cabin. June 27th, June 28th, Janesville, Wisconsin at the Comedy Cabin. Please come out, support your boy. And those are all the dates I have.
I will be at Comedy Cabin in Janesville March 7th and 8th. So all the Janesville Solid people will be there very soon. So come out and see us. And those are all the dates I have.
And we are back.
We're back. We did it.
What's up, my brother?
What up, dog?
We have been, I haven't seen you, I feel like, in a long time.
Yeah, we've been busy. We've been on the road. We've been
Gay?
and we can't see each other when we're gay. We can't let the
You would think
streams
that'd be
cross.
the time. You think that'd be the time we should see each other.
Nope. We're only straight friends.
Damn, bro, you don't think we'd make a good gay couple?
No.
Why not?
I think we'd argue too much.
Yeah, we would argue like the sex would be crazy. The sex would be crazy, dude. Val, you think me and Ehsan make a good couple? Shut up. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Right?
I think so.
You feel the chemistry, yeah?
Yeah, we do have good chemistry.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what it's about, right? Just how well it flows.
Mm-hmm. We listen to each other.
Vague. Yeah, I would say we do.
No, I'm talking about when things are serious.
Right.
No, when we're just talking, we don't
we
listen
never
to
listen
each
to
other.
each other.
But
Yeah.
whoever does listen to anybody.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a very good point.
But when it's time to listen,
Right.
we fucking open those ears up, I think, for each other. And we're there for each other when anything's serious.
Right.
Anything serious, we always stop what we're doing for each other.
Right.
Yeah, dude, I think we'd make a really good couple. I think we'd last a while. I think we'd last time.
Huh. Yeah, we probably could make it.
Come here right now. I'll kiss you right now. I'll fucking kiss you right now, dude.
God.
I genuinely think that. I genuinely think you'd be a great husband.
Oh.
I would be the wife.
Yes, I also feel the same way.
Yeah, I'd be the wife.
Yeah, I feel the exact same way.
You'd be the head of the family, but I'd make a lot of the decisions.
Yes, and you're more emotionally available.
Emotionally available,
Right.
decisions around the house, things like that. But you would be the figurehead.
Yes.
I'd be the neck.
Yeah, that's a good relationship.
Well, that's how it's supposed to be. You know, it's supposed to be the man's supposed to be the head, and the woman's supposed to be the neck.
Right.
The
Okay.
woman is turning you, and you're actually doing everything. But you look like you're the one.
You're the one who's making the decisions.
But you're not.
really, Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then but then you see a lot of wives who are the neck, the head, the shoulders.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
whoa.
Yeah.
Some dudes like that though.
Just to have a wife do everything and they do nothing?
Yeah, you haven't seen guys like that? Like guys who are like, oh, you know, like kind of scared of their wife. Like the wife just, they don't talk back to them. They don't like anything.
Right. Yeah, those guys exist.
That's what I'm talking about.
Those guys exist. Yeah.
And,
for sure.
and you know what's crazy? Because you think everyone's like, oh, those guys are such pussies. Those guys, like, no, those guys are like, a lot of those guys are like, I know I'm cool. Like, I'm so cool with this.
Right,
I don't
right.
want to make any decisions. I don't want any of it to be on me. Someone tell me what to do. I don't want to talk back. Like, I just kind of want to be told. Like,
Just you let her run every single thing.
yeah. There are guys who are like that, bro, and they're in happy relationships. It's really weird.
That doesn't sound bad, actually. I know what you're saying. It's like, yeah, I don't have to do any. I don't have to make any choices. I like that.
Yeah, but could you handle somebody talking like you don't get to talk back? You don't get to make fun of them. They make fun of you.
No. I'm definitely a talkbacker. That's one of the things my parents used to always say to me.
You talk back to
You
us?
always talk back. Yeah.
You like to get that
always
last
talk
word,
back.
huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely need to talk back. And I think, you know what? That was the problem with my previous relationship is I didn't challenge enough, and it leads to resentment.
So, yeah, it doesn't always work because you know everything's a perfect balance. So you gotta like if you're gonna be like, oh no, I'm gonna let her talk shit. I'm not gonna talk shit to her.
You gotta pick your battles, but you can't pick no battles.
Yeah, you gotta pick. What you mean? Like when you? Okay, my question here. This is actually a good topic. My question: when you say this, do you mean like for arguments? Like actual like disagreements, or do you mean like for just talking shit?
No, for actual disagreements. Like
You would talk shit to her.
no, like I think I wouldn't say things when I should have said things.
For real things, not
Yeah.
not just like, oh, she's talking shit to me, I'm gonna fucking
Right.
sing you right back.
Right. No, for real things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that's way more important.
That's way more important. And,
But, I think
some
both
guys,
are important, actually. I think both are important.
Yeah, but some guys are cool with being the doormat.
Literally, they're like, I don't.
And I think I tried giving the doormat a shot, and I wasn't happy with it.
Yeah.
But that's also because I don't like confrontation, so that's like that's like something I have to learn how to do. Is like be like, this is my boundary or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, well, no, those are important.
Yeah.
That's important.
Right.
That you have to do that shit. Because I even think like maybe quiet guys who let their wives like do all the talking for them.
Mm-hmm.
When they go home, they probably. I think the ones who make it, I think they do set a boundary at home. Some guys are just like, I'm not gonna like.
Not
when
in
we're in
public.
public, my wife wins.
Yeah. But
Which is like,
Yeah.
Sam's never winning ever. Hey Sam, you're never gonna win. Don't even fucking try me, dog.
Right.
Also, I think she knows that like it's not worth it with this guy. He's gonna try to win.
Right.
Competitive, bro. I like to, but also, I mean, if you know me, I'm very soft with my wife.
Yes.
I soften, like I'm very like, I have this big hard exterior and all that shit, but when I'm around Sam, I'm clearly like, you know what I'm saying? But I'll talk shit. Like you're not gonna talk shit. Like you're not gonna make fun of me, and I'm not gonna make fun of you back.
Right.
I've seen some guys do that, but I do think it's important to set boundaries. Even if you're not gonna do it publicly, at home and be like, hey, I didn't like that.
No, boundaries are super important.
Yeah.
They're super important.
Some guys don't. Some guys just fucking let them just get walked all over.
Yeah,
and they're happy. They're like, yeah, step on my neck, step on my balls, and I come. And it's like, oh, God.
Yeah. But then, some guys set no boundaries and they end up taking out the aggression on some random dude at the Oscars. You know what I mean? So it's like...
We're talking about Hugh Grant? Are you talking about that time Hugh Grant?
You know what I mean?
You're
like, that's also the importance of setting boundaries, because then you end up in these weird situations where you slap Chris Rock because you didn't set good boundaries in your relationship, and they just sort of your anger flares out in certain ways that are unhealthy.
Yeah.
Like slapping Chris Rock.
Slapping Chris Rock at one of the most highly publicized events in American history.
Yeah.
The Oscars.
That's truly like if I was running a dating class or whatever, if you're one of those weird losers, I would.
You're
be
like a Fresh and Fit
Yeah,
podcast or whatever.
yeah.
Like we have like 10 porn stars on this podcast for some reason.
Yeah.
And they're not talking, they're just in the room and we're kind of talking down to them.
Dude, that is a weird form of podcasting, the dunking on OnlyFans women.
I hate those guys.
Yeah.
I think those women are smarter than those guys. Because the whole podcast is about how I'm smart and you're an idiot.
Right.
It's like that woman's she's richer than you. Shut up. She's hot.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, you fat idiot loser. Or you're just ugly loser.
Right.
Or you're a good looking loser. Whatever one.
Right.
You're a loser, dude.
Right. It's just like, what is this? What is this about?
Oh, you dunked on a dumb bitch who sells her pussy online? No shit. You just dunked on a 2-year-old.
Right.
It's like going to play basketball in like a little league rec where the goal is lowered,
right.
and you're 35 years old,
right.
and you're playing against 5-year-olds, and you're dunking, and you're looking around like, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
But it works. I mean, people, because other guys watch that who are like clearly at home and feel inadequate, and they're like,
yeah.
Because you jerk off to these women.
Right, and you're also mad that they have agency over.
Because you jerk off to them, so you want the power back,
you want the power, yeah. It is dudes who get angry at women who like figured out that I can just sell my like pussy for money, and they're like, well, you shouldn't be able to have money. If I don't have money, why do you get to have money?
Yeah, it is like a. Yeah. But then I think the guys who grift on that online, it's just like a comedian who grifts on being Republican or Democrat. You know what I mean? Like you just found a way to make money, so you're just like leaning in.
Right, well, yeah. I mean,
but the people
making money.
Facts. But the people watching, I think, are very more interesting because they're not making money; they're connecting in some weird way.
Well, yeah, it's very like, oh, you've made the choice to like find the incels and like make money off of them. It's like it's an incel grift. It's not a political grift. It's an incel grift.
Incel grift.
Yeah. And it's like. And it's not like, it's not like you're trying to better, like you're telling the incels to like, hey, this is how you make your life better. Like this is how you get out of this mental hellhole you put yourself in. No, they're like, hey, yeah, you see how you feel about women? See how right you are? It like reinforces their sort of shitty beliefs.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't help that those women are idiots. Because the question will be like, hey, what city are we in? And she'll be like,
yeah,
and it's like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're right.
Yeah. But it is funny that sometimes you'll watch a clip and they'll actually get bodied by one of the girls and you're like,
Oh, I love it.
You didn't expect that at all.
I love when the girl is like, yeah, I do OnlyFans, but like I'm way smart. Like,
Yeah, but I read. And they're like, oh no, we didn't expect this. We didn't have you on here because you read. We just assumed you didn't know how. Yeah.
Those podcasts suck.
Yeah.
I truly hate those guys. Because it's not impressive, bro. You're not smarter.
Right.
You're not smart. You're not a smart person because you think you're smarter than a chick who does OnlyFans. And it's also like, it's crazy to me to be mad because you're clearly, like you said, you're mad that they can make money off their bodies and their looks, and you're like, what the fuck is that?
And you can't as a guy.
And you can't as a guy. I mean, you can't get hotter. Hey,
Right.
get hotter, my nigga.
Right.
Work out.
Right, but the bar for selling your body is way higher for men than it is for women.
Oh yeah, you don't have to be a hot woman.
And you're mad at that inequality.
Yeah, because you don't have to be a hot woman at all to sell your body. You can be a
Yes.
fucking ugly bitch who's kind of fat, and you sell your body and make a lot of money.
Right.
Yeah, and get money and get all this shit. But here's what I'm annoyed by is like, so you're mad that you realize you live on Earth?
Right. You're mad at an inequality in a life filled with inequalities.
Yeah, you get to be a dude. You get to have all the awesome dude things.
Yeah. You can like walk around at night.
Yeah, you get to be funny.
Yeah.
You get to be funny. They don't get to be funny. So yeah, let them show their tits.
Yeah.
You ever heard them try to be funny? Val, try to be funny.
See, she can't even do it.
She don't know what to say.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? They don't get like there's a lot of things.
Yeah,
Let them have that, bro. They hot. They are hot. Women are gorgeous. Women are fucking even the not like they're like I'm talking about the not Rihanna, Beyonce ones.
Right.
The not my wife. The ones who are just girls.
Every day women are hot.
Yeah, Val has a fucking ear on her face.
Yeah. And she's like 700 pounds.
Yeah, she's 700 pounds with an ear
on her
growing
face.
out of her forehead.
Yeah. Can't be funny to save her life, clearly.
Can't be funny to her life. And I would pay for her OnlyFans. If she started an OnlyFans, I would pay for it. So yeah, it's just interesting to get mad at like it'd be like watching
just a true fact.
Yeah, watch the NBA and be mad that they're all black or something.
Yeah,
Or
or they're all tall too.
Yeah,
Like,
they're all tall.
Yeah,
It's
how
like,
come it's only tall people that play in the NBA? That is getting mad at a woman for being able to do OnlyFans is like getting mad at a guy for being tall. It's like it's just is.
It is.
It is.
So
and it's okay.
And to base your whole podcast around that,
Mm-hmm.
and your whole life is based around that, dude. It's just I don't get it.
Yeah, it's just telling these women that they're bad in different ways. It's like let them.
Yeah, and then there's just a whole like an army of dudes who are like, yeah. It's like, oh my god, 2 million views. You're like, oh my god.
Right.
What?
Right. We should do one of those episodes of we should have just a bunch of OnlyFans girls around, but we should just like
Uplift them.
Yeah. Or like just talk about like that. Yeah, just talk about like regular things.
I genuinely, I want to do that for an episode. We should do that because I want to bring on OnlyFans girls. And I want them to dress slutty as fuck.
Yeah,
like, promote your OnlyFans.
And then we talk about our favorite Pixar movies.
Yeah, and what their favorite interests are.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, you love fucking being a whore? That's cool. That's super cool, dude.
Yeah.
But no, I'd love to talk about everything. Like, I want them to dress super slutty so their OnlyFans numbers do go up.
Right.
For like, there's a benefit of being on our pod.
Right.
But also, I want to just know about them. And not that they got molested. We already know that. Not that you got molested. We already, clearly. I want to know about you like swimming.
Right. Like, what are your actual interests? Instead of like also like shitting on you for your career decision. It's
I want to know like, oh, you love Winter Olympics? Like you deep dive Winter Olympics?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's crazy. That
curling?
Would be. Yeah. Good shout out curling.
Yeah, I would genuinely love to do that for a pod.
That'd be fun.
It'd be so fun. And then like release them on TikTok and everything.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And so people are like, what?
They're
just uplifting them?
Yeah. We're just hanging out like human beings.
Yeah.
Instead of looking for like an attack angle.
No attack angles. Now, the problem is, here's the problem with that episode.
Right.
The moment they keep talking, we are going to want to attack them.
Right, but I can.
Like I heard Val just snicker.
I think.
The moment they keep talking, though, Ehsan, there's gonna be sometimes you look at me like.
Right.
This fucking.
Right. But I think it's totally fair. So let's say we're talking about Pixar movies, and she has some fucking dumbass take about cars.
Exactly.
I think that's a totally fair place to attack them.
Yeah. I don't have to attack them.
But that's not about so a fucking nuclear physicist can have a dumbass take about cars.
The movie Cars?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that's what I want to talk to them about. Stuff like that. Like we
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Guaranteed Elon Musk take on cars is like
shitty take on cars.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly. But like that's a fair, valid reason to be attacked about.
Yeah.
Not about like, you have the ability to sell your body and I don't. Well,
Yeah, it's true.
that's dumb.
And then at the end of the episode, we clearly fuck them. We definitely fuck them. At least get our dicks touched. Our feet smelled.
That'd be fun. Feet smelled?
I wonder how Sam would feel about that.
Not very happy, probably.
If they just smelled my feet?
I think that'd be weird.
Yeah, it's just something sexual about
That's
it.
very sexual. What
Smelled my farts.
That's also sexual.
Smelling? Is all smelling sexual?
I mean, in the context of what we're saying, yes. In the context of this situation, absolutely.
Val, what's a not sexual thing that you would not be mad that Thomas did with OnlyFans girls?
I mean, I think like I have an idea that what the situation he's getting himself into. So if it's like smell their shampoo and like which hair shampoo do you like more, it's like that's fine.
I think Sam would be fine with that hair shampoo.
Yeah,
I guess
but
it's nothing on
that's-
my body.
But you're also smelling them and they're not smelling you in that situation.
No,
But
something
they're not
with their,
smelling your hair shampoo.
but I don't think Sam, again, because of the disconnect, I don't think Sam would care that they're smelling my hair shampoo.
Right.
Because there's a disconnect there from my body. Smelling my feet and smelling my hair shampoo are definitely different things.
Feet is also super sexual.
Or
Feet
smelling my
naturally
neck.
Yeah, neck is also super sexual.
Smelling my balls. No, I'm trying to find one. But no,
Elbow? Elbow isn't sexual.
Yeah, I don't think elbow's sexual.
Elbow's not sexual.
I don't think Sam would care if they smell my elbow. I'm being honest with my wife. I don't think she'd care. Would you care, Val, if we had OnlyFans girls in here and they were smelling Thomas's elbow?
No. What about armpits? I don't think I'd mind if they like were smelling armpits.
Armpits are sexual and it's close to farts, right?
You know what?
We're getting in fart zone.
Yeah, you're getting in a fart zone. Armpit's a little less sexual. Fart is like, it's your ass is involved, and there's like a huge section of porn dedicated to farts.
Yeah, there's not a huge section dedicated to armpits.
No, there's no like armpit smelling porn. There is like cake farts and shit like
what
that.
about neck fat?
Anything around the neck is definitely
Neck fat?
Yeah, it's still around the neck.
Yeah. You wouldn't be mad at Thomas for doing OnlyFans stuff?
For doing OnlyFans stuff, I'd be mad. Yeah, for sure. But like in a filmed content situation, like I mean, it was a we had to talk about it for you to even be there.
That's true. When we were talking about dating and stuff earlier, are you that way with Thomas? Do you run his life kind of? Is he allowed to talk back to you? And does he?
Yes, he does talk back to me.
It sounded like you didn't like it.
I don't like it.
Well, no, I don't know any woman that would be like, and it's awesome. I'm so glad someone tells me I'm wrong. No, I don't think any woman is like that.
No. I disagree with that. I think there's some women who do get turned on by you arguing back.
Right. But I don't think they'd say it out loud. I think that's part of the game.
Oh yeah, good point.
That's definitely part of the game is that they never say it out loud.
Even though deep down they're like, I love that he does that.
Yeah. Deep down, the fucking fire is burning.
Yeah.
But they can't admit it.
Well, they never admit anything.
No. Egos. Egos. Everyone talks about the male ego. No one. That's one of the.
You know, it's a great. I have a great. You made a great point in my brain. What you just said.
What?
Because I've heard a million men do mushrooms and say like, "Oh, the ego death."
Right.
Never once heard a woman say that. There's not enough mushrooms on this fucking planet
to kill a woman's ego.
not even as Dalee would say, make a dent, bro.
Yeah.
You can't even make a dent on a woman's ego with mushrooms.
No.
The only thing that can give a woman the ego death is you slicing her fucking head off, which is what Ted Bundy was doing. He was getting rid of the woman's ego.
Women's egos are huge. I also think that's like the biggest gaslight in the entire world is that men are the biggest gaslighters. That's the biggest gaslight in the entire world.
And who did that? Who started that?
Yeah, that's the
And who put the little candle on that? Who dropped a flame on that one, dude?
I think about it all the time. I think about that all the time. It's like, what? Oh, we're getting gaslit about how much we gaslit.
Because obviously some dudes gaslight. Bro,
No, everyone gaslights.
No. Agreed. Some dudes gaslight where it's like, oh man, this dude's just like, that's what he does to women. That's how he kind of like, you know, he's just a piece of shit kind of guy.
Right.
And there are some dudes who are for sure like that.
Right.
Every woman on earth is like that.
Yeah.
My mom included.
Oh my God.
Your mom.
My mom is master gaslighter.
Yeah, that's her name. That's her name when she's fighting crime.
Yeah. She could be an Avenger with how much she gaslights.
Just pissing Thanos off.
Yeah. Just making Thanos feel guilty about the littlest things. That's absolutely my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just it's insane. It's insane. And the amount of, if we clip this out, the amount of comments we get calling us liars would be like, oh, look at it. It happens in action all the time.
Because I think every man would be like, yeah, I've gaslight. I know men who gaslight more than others, yada yada.
Yeah.
But no, every woman would be like, ah,
Yeah.
ah,
Yeah.
burn them.
Right. Because just the second they do something wrong and accountability has to be taken, the match is lit.
Yeah, what is that about, ladies?
I can't.
Guys, I have to say something here. I disagree. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I can't really like. I am a very matter of fact person, so it's hard to be put into a situation where shit is just. You know what I'm saying? It's either like you're coming at me about something that's very generalized. If you can't give me a situation, an example.
You see how the wheels are turning?
I don't know what. She just said a bunch of words.
Yeah, exactly. This is how they do it.
Yeah, thank God I wasn't listening because I just felt myself being gaslit. So I turned my fucking little my lantern off.
I do think there's.
No, I know what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but
Yeah.
you know, what were you gonna say?
I do think there's something that having the thing that people want most in the entire world on your body.
Tough.
Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine the mental.
Her ear on her forehead. Is that what you're talking
Yes,
about?
I'm talking about specifically Val's ear on her forehead.
No, but yeah, having the boobs, having the milk, having the VJ.
Yeah. The thing that people want most is like that must be it's just such a mind fuck.
A burden.
No, definitely a burden.
Absolute burden.
Yeah.
I compliment my wife's boobs and butt 3 million times a day. Maybe 3 million times a day.
Mm-hmm.
And only 2 of those compliments are ever accepted.
Right.
The other 2,998,000 are like, because you can tell it's just like, oh man, they hate it sometimes. It's a burden. I don't know what it's like.
No,
I was born awesome.
Yeah. I was born a good person.
Yeah, I was born a good,
That's
awesome person going to heaven. So I don't know what this burden that is sending you straight to hell is like. But I can't.
I mean, I could talk all day about the fucking burden. I really could.
That's so funny.
Should be
Sometimes I
crazy.
forget you're a girl.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding because I can't see you and you're 700 pounds. Because Val's hidden behind a screen. She looks like, I wish you guys had our angle sometime. She looks like a Home Improvement. What's his name?
Wilson. She has a very Wilson vibe.
Wilson from Home.
Except I can't see her. It's only her feet.
You can see, so you see Val's feet under the screen.
Right.
And you can see just the top of Val's hat.
Right.
Above the screen. Literally on some Wilson. Like exactly like Wilson.
Right.
I'm going to take a picture so we can put it on the pod so just so people can they need to know.
Yeah, they need to know.
They need to know
how little. Yeah, it is very much
how funny this looks.
a disembodied woman's voice coming at us.
You just see her shoes and then a little hat, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So I mean, but looking at that, sometimes I do forget she's a girl. Because she's also like laughing at our jokes and being cool.
Right. Just being super chill about
She's
stuff.
super chill about like the conversations we're having, and not talking back and saying, "Hey guys, go do laundry" or something crazy. So it's like, oh, Val's a girl. But yeah, Val, genuinely, and which is why I think God gives a lot of guys daughters to humble them. I know I won't have any, but you will. You're gonna be a daughter guy. I can already feel it on you, dude.
Yeah, I
you
think
have total
I'm
daughter energy.
one of each. That's what I hope for.
That's what you hope for?
Yes.
I want boys,
Mm-hmm.
and I will receive boys. Because I come from boys, bro. Sam comes from boys. We're just a boy heavy. It's just boys in the world, dude. I guarantee you our kids will be boys.
My entire family is one of each. Like the ones I'm close with on my mom's side is one of each.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like it's
You're gonna break that curse.
it's usually well no there's a guy
I'm gonna
that
call
has,
it a curse.
yeah there's one uncle that has 2 boys, one uncle that has all daughters, but usually it's one of each, and it's usually older son younger sister, but it flips a little bit. But
Yeah, I can flip. But you're gonna have 2 girls. Sorry,
no, I'm one of each.
you're gonna have 2 girls.
I'm gonna have one of each.
Val, what do you think Ehsan's gonna have?
I hope that he has what he'd like.
But that's not the answer to the question. What do you think I'm gonna have?
Yeah.
Not what do I hope?
I mean, you're so confident that he's gonna have a girl, and I just like, what is it about Ehsan that makes you so confident in that? I mean, yeah, you seem like you'd have fun though with a daughter.
Well,
She started leaning that way.
Yeah,
She started talking
well,
more and started leaning towards it.
ideally, I would want a mama's boy and a daddy's girl.
You don't want your son to be all about you?
No, I mean, like, I want my son to still be like manly and stuff, but I'd still want.
No, you know what I'm saying? Where he's just like, man, my dad's fucking God.
Well, no, I think my dad's super cool, but I'm definitely a mama's boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I love my mom more than anything. She's my mom.
Mhm.
She's just the coolest person, greatest person ever.
Mhm.
But I definitely was a daddy's kid.
Hmm.
Like, I was definitely like, yo, I was my dad's son, bro.
Mm.
Guaranteed. Like, bro, I remember I told my mom this once. Because my dad always told me that he was older than my mom.
Right.
He would always say that. I mean, he would always say my mom is older than him. So my
Right.
father would always say, like, no, you know, your mom's way older than me. You know, your mom's way older than me. And then one time, my mom was like, Deric, you know, like, your dad is older than me. I'm younger than your dad. And I looked my mom in the eyes and I said, my dad would never lie to me.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
And I meant it. Like, and my mom just like was like, oh my God. Like, she's like, I couldn't even tell you the truth because you were so
Right.
like,
Right.
he would never. She's like, I couldn't break how you felt about him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like, I do think, but also, I mean, my dad just, you know, my mom spent a lot of time with me too. Don't get it twisted, but my dad spent so much time with me because of sports and stuff.
Mm.
So I think I just looked at him a certain way.
Right. I would say I spent more time with, like, 'cause after school, I would spend time at my mom's office. I spent way more time with my mom.
See, I think that's what it is. I think it's who you spend more time with. But I want my
It's-
boys to play sports and all those
It's
things.
it's also a brown thing, like an Indian thing. Almost all Indian firstborn dudes are like huge mama's boys. Almost all of them.
I think I could guess why.
Why?
You guys as moms are like up your fucking shit, dude.
Yeah, we have helicopter parents.
That's why.
Yeah. But that's
That's what I meant about the brown thing. It's like
That's
I think I can put the 2 and 2
yeah,
to the 4 on that one.
That's definitely an Indian thing. You're like the firstborn son is like the one that gets doted over.
Yeah, your guys' moms need to chill the fuck out.
Yeah, so it's different cultures do things differently.
Yeah, just relax though.
Yeah, well,
I'm sure you felt that as a kid. I'm
Oh,
sure you
yeah,
were like,
yeah.
"Hey, lady, get the fuck off my shit."
Get out of my shit. I felt that all the time.
Okay, it's
I
like
felt
I'm
that all
not
the
like
time.
saying. I'm just like
Yeah,
I'm sure
yeah.
that was
Yeah.
a common feeling.
I felt that
like,
all
"Hey,
the
lady,
time.
back up."
Yeah. I felt
You
that
know what's funny?
constantly.
I felt that about my dad.
Mm.
I never felt that about my mom. I'm sure I did maybe sometimes, but like I felt way more about my dad. Like, bro, get the fuck out my shit.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But looking back, I get what he wanted. He just was trying to raise a good dude. He just didn't want me to get in trouble.
Yeah, it's like the older you get, the more you get like your parents and why they acted the way they acted.
Yeah.
Because then I always think about like, oh, my parents are always in my shit, and then you put themselves in their situation of just like, oh, you're raising a kid in a country that you're not from.
Yeah. And I don't want you to fuck up, man.
I don't want you to fuck up, and so they're like, I don't know what's happening, and like, I'm trying to figure out this place, and I'm trying to figure out how to raise a kid in this place.
Yeah, and I don't want you to fucking fuck up.
Right. And so you get it, because I'd always in my mind I was like, when I have kids, I'll never be this strict, and now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like,
Strict.
ooh, I would be strict as fuck.
Yep, I'm being strict, bro. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, there's obviously things like I don't know, like I question, like, all right, am I gonna whoop my kids? Because I got beat all the time,
Mm.
and I don't look at it like, oh,
Yeah.
how like a lot of fucking loser people who still hold grudges against their parents. Like, bro, you're 40,
Yeah.
let it go.
Yeah.
At a certain point, let it go. It's
Yeah.
like, just-
You
did they
also-
molest you? No, let it go.
Yeah. Then and also most people throughout all of history beat their kids.
So relax, you're not special.
You're not special. I have to figure out whether or not I want to start the cycle of violence over again.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, baby? Because I'm sure your kids are gonna do shit where you're like, I need to hit you I need to hit you. There's no other way to teach you. Words sometimes aren't enough. Sometimes you need contact.
Right.
It's just words because everybody's like, oh, but sometimes words aren't enough. Sometimes I know, but you need to know there are ramifications. Because it's like what I'm hitting you for isn't to like, it's not because everyone's like, oh, it's just a quick fix to a problem. It's like, no, you need to know that like in life,
Life will hit
you will get hit, bro. You can
Yeah.
fuck up, do something wrong,
Yeah.
and it's gonna hit you. And it won't be a little spanking. It'll be jail time. It'll be
Right,
losing your
right,
job. It'll
right.
be something real.
Right.
And you need I feel like a lot of young people don't realize that, bro. They're like, hey, bro, like this shit ain't a game.
No, it's not a game out here. It's not a game out here at all.
You get fucking punched.
Yeah.
And I don't mean just like by some physical. No, like by life.
By life will.
You'll get punched.
Life will take it out on you for sure.
That's what I look at all those beatings like. I don't look at them like now. Definitely some of them were unnecessary. Definitely some of them were like, bro, what? Chill out, my nigga. But not all of them. And I get the point behind them all also. Because they were never just whooping me just because it was just like, some of the punishments I was like, when I did certain stuff, like, yeah, that, like looking back, it's like, oh, that required a whooping. And then other stuff's like, dude, just a solid, hey, Deric, don't do that.
Right.
Would have sufficed.
Right.
I would have got the message. Like, hey, Deric, just don't do that. And I'd have been like, oh, I'm sorry, okay.
Right. But now you really got the message.
Yeah, now I'm literally, scared of pencils or whatever. Like, I'm scared of certain shit.
Yeah.
But I do wonder that, like, am I gonna, beat my kids on? But I'm definitely gonna be strict. But there will be some leniencies, obviously, that I'll be a little different about. But the whooping thing will be the main one. Like,
Yeah, you have to figure out. Did Sam get whooped as a kid?
I think she did, yes.
So that's it. You know what I mean? It's like that's a conversation y'all will have to have.
Yeah, we've talked about it.
Oh, you definitely talked
we
about
go back
it.
and forth. We
Yeah,
just go back and forth.
You're married, of course. You've talked about this. Yeah.
But it's a hard thing because until you're presented with the situation, how would I really know?
How would you really react?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I want to sit here and be like, oh, I'm gonna whoop him, right? Like it is what it is, and then it's like, but then the situation may come, and I might be like, man, I don't want to do it that way,
Right.
Or the vice versa, be like, oh, I'm not gonna whoop my kids, and the situation comes like, I need to beat this little nigga's ass,
Right. The counterpoint being is you can have, as my parents' ways, you can inflict a lot of mental pressure.
But do I want to do that? Because I don't know. Everyone, I don't know if there's no right answer.
There's
That's
no right
the scary
answer
thing.
because it's like you're gonna do something.
Yeah.
You're gonna do something.
I gotta punish you.
Yeah.
I have to punish you.
Yeah. So is it gonna be physical or is it gonna be so deeply mental?
And I don't think either are perfect, but also punishment is. I'm not your friend. I don't like these parents who are their friends.
No, you can't be
friend.
you can't be their
People
friends.
do that shit. I hate that.
You can't be their friends.
I'm never gonna be their friend.
No.
I'm never gonna be your friend. Even when you're 40, we both grown. I'm old. I'm still your dad.
Yeah.
Not your friend.
Yeah. Well, and then
you're my friend.
Yeah. And there's like the benefit of that is like you want them to feel a level of protection around you that they can't feel
with friends.
Yeah.
And bro, a level of I don't like these kids who aren't afraid of their parents, bro. Fear has to be in there.
Right.
Fear is important. Fear is good.
Right.
Some people say that they're like, oh, your kids shouldn't be afraid of you. And it's like, see what happens. See what happens with that kid. See how they are like to other people in the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. There's got to be a sense of authority and a sense of
got to be a sense of fear. And just like fear of like bad things happen.
Right.
Oh man, dad's angry.
Right.
Like I don't want my kids to be thinking like, oh, it's funny when I'm angry. Because shit ain't funny out here. Shit ain't sweet, bro. This ain't Bob's Burgers, my nigga. This is life. Like, it ain't, oh, dad's angry. It's funny. No, it ain't funny.
Right.
It ain't. Shit ain't, I want them to be like, yeah, bro, a sense of like, yo, this guy is terrifying. He just picked me up and moved me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, oh, God, that's.
Right. I can't talk to him this way. And by extension, I can't just talk to people this way.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Because I remember getting whooped like, I talked back to the neighbor one time. And that's the thing. I was like, I look back at that and I was like, damn, I did deserve that whooping. I talked crazy to him.
What'd you say?
Because like my dad told me to go home with the neighbor, but I was like playing with other. This was after a football practice. My dad had already left. Right. But I didn't know he had told the neighbor, which I mean, well, I wouldn't know. I'm a child.
Right.
That like, hey, give Deric a ride home.
Right.
But I was playing with my other friends. Right. Not that neighbor. Like, so he comes up, he's like, hey, Deric, you're riding home with me, and I'm like, but I'm playing with them. Right. And he was like, yeah, but you're riding home with me today, so we got to go, buddy. And I was like, I'm not going with you. I said, like, I'm not going with you. You're like, you're not my dad. I'm just listening to you. Right. And he was like, okay. And then he asked one of the other parents there, like, hey, can you give him a ride home? And they were like, yep. And then he went and told my dad, obviously. Right. And, bro, that's one of the worst beatings I've ever gotten. Totally understandable, though. Who the fuck was I talking to? Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. But your dad couldn't have been like, hey, he's going to take you home? It was like an emergency. Like, he left. That's why my dad was like, oh, okay. Like, who the fuck do you think? And also, it didn't matter. Who was I talking to like that? Right. I see what you mean. And not just some stranger. Obviously, it was a stranger. This isn't a stranger. This is Mr. Mitchell. Right. You know what I'm saying? The guy I've known my whole life. Like, why would he lie about this?
Right. Well, they do.
Huh?
I was gonna say that's like the start of many a kidnapping story.
I've known his son. Like, what are you
Right,
talking about?
right,
Like,
right.
in the real world here.
Right.
In the real world, where this is a neighbor that you know, that you guys, you've taken his son to a million things. And I've gone with Mr. and Mitchell.
Right.
This isn't time number one here.
Right. This is a thing we do.
This is a thing we do, and I'm a young kid acting out right now.
Right.
I deserve that. Because I look back, it's like, oh, if my kid did that, if a neighbor, like somebody that kind of relationship with, and my kid came home and he said no at all.
Right.
And then B, he talked to you like that in front of other people.
Right.
Oh, bro. Who the fuck do you think you are? You know what I mean?
Right.
So there's whippings like that where in situations like that where it's like, damn, bro, do I gotta whoop this nigga? Because he's gonna do something like that.
Oh, for sure.
He's my kid. He's gonna fucking have that gene of like, fuck you. It's like, oh, I hate this guy. And I know I'm gonna feel that sometimes.
Right.
Or your kid, I'm assuming, is just gonna say some smart ass shit.
Oh, for sure.
And he'll say it to me, and then I gotta tell you, like, yo, bro, you know your kid said this shit to me. And you're gonna be like, what?
Yeah.
I know, bro.
Ugh. Well, thank God I'm far away from that.
What do you mean?
I'm pretty far away. I
You
feel like I'm
don't
pretty
know
far away. I
anything.
feel like I'm pretty far away.
There's
from
no
having kids.
fucking
I-
measurements on love and cum.
That's fair. There's no measurements on cum. What a shirt.
There's no measurements on cum, dude. You can be
Yeah.
coming in anybody in a year from now. You don't know shit.
Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't feel like me having kids is in the cards soon.
How would you know?
It's just a feeling. Just a vibe. You know how like you're vibing out that I'll have only daughters? I'm vibing out.
You only have daughters, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm guaranteeing you're gonna have a daughter in the next 3 months. I don't even get how it works.
Yeah.
Next 3 months you'll have a daughter. I guarantee that. Guarantee that.
Yeah, I don't know. It feels like I'm still like a few years away from that.
Yeah. I don't know. I can see you falling in love and getting married soon. Like, bro, you don't know.
Like getting married immediately.
Yeah, why? Who says who?
It's just I'm in my 30s. That's how it happens.
Yo, yeah, you fall in love quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. And then all of a sudden you're like, man, she wants a family, and you're like, why not?
Right.
What am I waiting? Where you're having that thought
It's
immediately?
like,
Like, what am I waiting for?
What am I waiting for? Yeah.
So I can be an old dad? Like, I don't want to be an old dad.
Right.
You don't know.
I'll be an old dad.
You think you're gonna be an old dad?
I think I'm an old dad. Hopefully I have kids, but by the time I'm 40.
Yeah, I hope so too, bro. You don't want to be too old of a dad.
Yeah.
There's a line where it's like, oh, that's not as now you're an old ass dad.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like now they're getting married, and you're like, and you know,
Yeah.
and they're just getting married. You're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Like I said,
Dad, I got married today.
Yeah. I would like to have kids by the time I'm 40, but
So that way you can be there for their
Right, be there
life
for-
achievements.
yeah.
Graduating college, getting married, having their first kid,
Right. But
winning the battle for water.
yes, winning the battle for water. I want to be there. I have to teach my son how to fight for water, and I have to be, you know,
Daughters.
Yeah, in my right mind.
Yeah.
I can't be old and be like, you have to make sure you cut off their water line and divert it to your village. Like, I have to be like, no, this is how you divert a water line. You know? So
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so fucked up.
yeah. If you build a dam on higher ground, you can thirst them out after a while. And if they're too thirsty, it'll be easier to pillage their resources. It's harder to do when you're old. Yeah.
I miss your mother.
Yeah. I remember when she died in the Third Water Wars. It's like, yeah.
Like it's Avatar.
Yeah.
Dear God, dude.
Yeah, but I definitely
So funny.
would like that.
Big family or little family? Just two?
I would like two.
Regular, medium.
Yeah. Nuclear
medium,
family, as they call it.
The nuclear family.
Mhm.
How many kids you want, Val?
I will know more when I have my first one, but
That's
I'd
fair.
like to think that I will have many.
Yeah, it does suck that it rips your fucking body in half.
Yeah, there's like a and there's like a
Suck
weird
it.
biological, and not a weird, but just a biological timeline for you that it doesn't exist for us, really.
Well, and then the pain, dude. Just the
Yeah.
pain.
Mm-hmm.
Just the fucking pain. I wonder how many kids women would have if they just came out like fish eggs. Damn, just 40 kids.
Yeah.
No pain at all. Women would have so many kids.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't have because we would have to come on the eggs when they're outside the body if we had them like fish.
Dudes would do it.
Well, dudes would absolutely.
I would love that, actually. No, I meant like we still come inside them. Awesome. But
Right.
they have babies like fish.
Like fish.
Just like just 30 or 40.
That'd be crazy.
God, women would be the worst mothers. Because women would be like guys, where it's like, I'm not taking care of these.
Well, yeah.
It doesn't hurt me to have them. I'm just gonna fucking keep having them.
Right. The fact that they had to invest so much time into one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
9 months makes you fucking, yeah.
And
And
then-
then it rips you in half.
And then 18 years is we have like some of the longest adolescent processes in all of Animal Kingdom. Like 18 years living with your family, like that's kind of normal. That's long.
That's crazy.
No other
bro.
animal does that. 18? 18 is a long time.
Yeah, there's no giraffe mom being like, hey, you gotta
Get the fuck out.
You gotta go. You gotta get out of here
Yeah. At a certain point, they just get the fuck out.
immediately.
Yeah. I mean, some of them do many years, but I don't think anyone comes close to 18. 18's a long time. Just because we have like brains and shit, so we have to be super protective of our kids while their
Yeah.
brains are forming.
Yeah, and an 18-year-old's still a fucking idiot.
18-year-old's a dumbass, but 18-year-old is like young enough that you're out in the world, or like old enough that you can like start figuring.
That's
it out.
why you get to go to pretend world, college.
Yes. Yeah.
That's why
yeah.
18 you get to. It's time for pretend world.
Yeah, you can go to adult with training wheels, but like you could also just be an adult at 18.
Yeah, you can just. A lot of niggas do it. Move out and
Yeah,
just. Or a lot of people do it younger. A lot of people do it 17, 16.
17, 16.
Where they're like, all right, it's time. I'm grown enough. 'Cause
Yeah.
People, but
But like, so at the lowest end of someone being able to figure it out outside is probably 16. A 14-year-old out in the world would probably get
that's terrifying.
fucked up.
Some kids do it, but I feel bad for that kid. That's
I mean, no. I mean, I
shitty
would
situation.
I would say it. No, I'm not talking about like a
because
good.
it's not in America too.
Yeah. I'm not talking about I'm not talking about a good situation. I'm just talking about like someone. Oh, I mean, I bet there's like I guess there's like child soldiers that learn how to.
That's what I was thinking of.
Right.
When they're, which
But like,
seems awful.
but like some people like emancipate from their family, fuck that family at like 16, and they just start being out in the world.
Yeah.
But even then, that's way longer than like an elephant. There's no 16-year-old elephant still living with their parents, probably.
They'd kill it.
Or they'd probably just be like, or they'd just be a part of the herd at a certain point. They wouldn't just be with their mom all the time.
Yeah.
They'd be their own elephant.
But if it was with their mom all the time, at what point does the mom just kill it?
I think the mom like would push it away eventually, for sure. Kill it, I don't know, but be like, get away from me for sure.
Which is what moms really do.
Yeah.
That's what actually happens in real life. Where they're like, get the fuck away.
Get
from
away. Yeah. Go be your own thing.
me. And then some don't. Some are like, just stay with me. Some are like, just stay with me, bro. Stay in the house. Stay with me forever.
Yeah.
That shit's creepy.
Yeah, that's a little much.
It happens.
It's a little much.
That shit happens, bro. And you just, I guess that 9 months in the womb, bro. That shit does something to a lady. Yeah, you guys just get the fucking raw end of this shit, bro.
Shouldn't have eaten the apple.
Yo, it's not your
what it all-
story.
That's what it all comes
Yo,
up. Yeah, it
great
is.
point.
Yeah, it is. Adam and Eve is the Muslim story.
Really?
Yeah.
His name's Adam, isn't his name?
I mean, he might have a different name, but that's our story. Adam and Eve, Old Testament and New Testament is part of the Muslim thing.
That's right, y'all got Jesus.
Yeah, we got Jesus. Jesus is mentioned in the Quran more than Muhammad.
How come Muhammad gets so much fucking Michael Jordan love?
What do you mean?
He's y'all's Michael Jordan.
Well, yeah, he's our main guy.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah. It's just different eras.
The Muhammad logo.
Yeah. It's different eras, right? It's like if the Muslim younger era loves Muhammad, that's LeBron.
Yes.
And then the Christians love Jesus, that's Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Jews love Bill Russell.
Weird.
That's Moses. Yeah.
Moses. Yeah, that's weird to worship Bill Russell.
Yeah.
And then the Asians love Buddha. Jeremy Lin.
Yeah.
Who's worshiping Jeremy Lin? It was one run.
But yeah, Adam and Eve is definitely part of our story. So take that, Val.
No, I'm on Val's side on that.
What do you mean you're on Val's side on that? It's the same exact.
No way the story's the exact
It's
same.
literally the exact same.
Exact same?
Exact same. Exact same.
At no point Adam beats the shit out of her in y'all's story?
No. It's literally the exact same story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is Eve covered up? Is she naked at any point?
No, that's the cover up thing is never mentioned in the Quran. That's just a thing that people. It's just one of those things that the Muslims use to control people.
What do you mean?
Like it's like how you control a population. It's like, oh, women have to be covered up. Women, it's never mentioned in the Quran at all, ever.
Yeah, just how you keep women down.
Yeah.
Keep my fucking thumb on
Yeah, a lot of this like sort of Muslim extremists you see in the Middle East is like the way that these oil rich people control their population. It's like if we have them all fighting about religion, they won't be like, hey, well, how come one family controls all the oil? And that's what it is. Same with, for the same reasons they have us fighting about bullshit here.
Yeah, we do the same shit.
Yeah,
Just a
like,
little more freedom, but the shit's the same.
Yeah, where it's like, we're fighting over these like stupid bullshit things, and we're not like, hey, how come like two families control everything? It's that. It's just that. It's just the Middle East version of that.
Damn.
Yeah. Because I mean, if you've seen pictures of like the Muslim countries before oil came around, a lot of them were very like Iran in the 70s looks very Western. Like you could show a picture of Iran in the 70s and you'd be like, oh, that might as well be Michigan or some shit. Like women in short skirts and all that sort of shit. Yeah, it looks very Western. And then they realize like, oh, we can just. I mean, there's definitely more to it, but that's part of it.
Yeah.
It's like we can control the population, and that's how they do it over there. And we'll find a way to do it over here.
We do it.
We do it, and we're gonna find a way to tighten it up and do it more.
Yeah, I guess this was like all this abortion shit and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly. It's just it's just a way of control more than a religious thing. They couch it as a religious thing. They make you believe it's a religious thing. But bro, that shit it's just power. It's just power.
And women just get the raw end of that deal.
They shouldn't have eaten the apple.
I can't believe this whole conversation started with foot stuff.
Yeah, basically.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, sexy.
Are you into feet stuff, Val?
No.
No?
I mean, no. We don't do any of that stuff, so no.
Do you and Thomas even kiss? Do you guys kiss?
Yeah, we kiss. We make out.
Gross.
Whoa, that's gross.
Gross.
That's so gross. You're so fat. You're 700 pounds.
How does he move the ear?
Yeah, how does he? Yeah, what does he do about that middle ear?
Yeah.
It's kind of in the way.
Does he whisper into it? That's kind of hot.
That's that. Yeah. Now I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back. Dang, that's crazy. You like kiss Thomas's feet sometimes?
We're not big into PDA though.
But I mean, you wouldn't kiss the feet in public. I'm
That's
just
not
saying.
what I asked.
Yeah.
Crazy that you went, well, Deric, I'm not going to lick his toes in public. It's like, well, that kind of thing you do.
Yeah.
No,
You're not
no.
big into PDA? Who is
No.
not, you or him, or both?
I think both.
You said, I think both.
Well, I haven't really asked him.
So
It's
you're not
just-
into it for sure.
No. It's just like, we can do whatever we want when people aren't around.
But if he held your hand in public, you would be like, no, get off.
No. That shit's fine. I'm talking
That's not
about.
That's yeah.
That is PDA, a public display of affection.
Yeah, okay. I guess that's PDA,
Yeah,
but I don't think
guess
that's
I'm
what you're talking
talking
about.
more about like, since I be raving a lot, it's a lot of just like,
Straight up like making out and like heavy making out in public.
Does he, and I hate to get, is this too personal? You let me know. Does he eat your butthole? And this is too personal. You just stop me at any point. Does he ever grab you by your legs?
Yeah. What's your social security number? If this is too personal, let me know.
Stop us at any point.
Hey, what's your mother's maiden name? Just stop us at any
Does
point.
she like her butthole? Again, whenever this is too personal, you tell us to stop. No. That's not even my fucking question.
Something about PDA. Does he?
Oh, does he ever, like when you guys are in public or just doing something, does he ever grab your butt? Like just like hold on to it, like cup it?
oh yeah. For sure.
Okay, that's PDA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think it's like there's a subtleness
That's
to
like
it.
that's like a sly thing, too.
But I'm just asking if he ever does such a thing.
Right.
That's all I'm asking. I'm not saying is he walking around like like he's powering up. I just meant more like, like, is he just when I'm with Sam, I'll grab that ass. Just to let her know. Just to let her fucking know what time it always is.
What's it called? I think that's kind of the best part about that's one of the nicest part, not the best part obviously, but it's a very nice part of being in a relationship.
You ever grab his butt?
It's the random butt grabs.
I grab his butt.
Yeah, random butt grabs they're the best.
Yeah, dude, I would squeeze the shit out of Thomas's butt.
So
he's got a cute little butt, probably.
Dude, Thomas got a cute little butt, dude.
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
I should have fucking grabbed that thing.
So he likes to touch my butt a lot. And I actually, because of the dog in my house.
Ooh.
Because of
Finish
the
your sentence and then we'll
dog,
jump in right into that.
Yeah.
it was drinking water, so I like left water on the floor and I stepped in it and I fully slipped. And I slipped and landed directly on his food bowl. So like literally nothing was touching I was straight up sitting in this puppy's food bowl. And that made a bruise on my whole, but like the size of my hand. And it's black. It's really bad. So he's had to like put thought into touching me. Like every time he's gonna go to like touch my butt, he has to like stop and think about it.
Oh damn. You're on the IR for butt touching. That's crazy. You're on the injured reserve for butt touching. That's wild. He's got to wait 4 to 6 weeks before your practice window even opens. That's wild.
Oh my god, bro! If she was on a fantasy team, it would say "oh."
Yeah.
It would say the O for out.
Yeah.
Damn, man, I didn't know you had a butt injury. That's crazy. You're sitting on it right now.
Yeah, it's gotten better. I've been like icing it and stuff, but it's really bad.
Yeah.
He even proposed. We've been like talking like, because my butt jiggles so much, is it going to heal faster? And then my roommate says no, because it's not like compressing it. But I feel like yes, because it's moving all the blood cells around.
When your roommate spoke, did you go, "Shut the fuck up, you don't talk ever again"?
About my butt? That's wild.
Or at all, because you brought a fucking dog in this house?
Yeah, so you ended up
piece of
getting
shit?
you ended up getting the dog. Or
Did
he
you
ended up
say
getting the
that
dog.
to him?
I mean, sometimes, not in that context. But
Does
yeah.
he listen to this pod?
I don't know.
Well, we spent a whole episode calling him a bad person, so I doubt he listens to it anymore. But if he did,
Oh, dude, come on.
yeah.
What? Dude, we talk about other stuff too.
All right, so how long have you had? So you got the dog.
Guys, go back and listen
Yeah.
to whatever episode that was. What episode was that?
This was probably like 3 or 4 weeks ago.
3 or 4 episodes ago, Val, we had a huge discussion with Val about her roommate getting a dog against her will.
Right. And we told her to be firm in her boundaries
Yep.
and not get the dog.
And what happened?
And then there was an inch of doubt in one of the conversations. And
Wait, you gave a little wiggle room of doubt?
I guess my tonnage was hesitant, and so he took that and ran. And
Yep.
so now there's a dog.
You give an inch to take a
There's-
mile.
Yeah.
Ehsan said that. Ehsan said, if you get this nigga an inch,
Yeah.
he's going to take a foot little wiener dog.
Yeah. And now you have a fucking Rottweiler in your house or whatever.
So I mean, it's a Doberman,
Doberman, that's what it was. I forgot.
and
Yeah.
it's been easy. Like it really hasn't been dramatically hard.
You're such a nice person.
I am.
You said that. You said that very.
I mean, because you didn't want to say it, but she's such a sweetheart, dude. You could feel it on her.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
It's ultimately it's the dog that I wanted, and if this is a way that I get to have a trial run with that dog without it actually being my shit to take care of or pay for, then
Okay, so now my question is, and we could have been wrong about this because we were like, he's gonna get the dog and he's not gonna take care of it as much as you want him to. Has that been the case?
no, because I'm on him about what needs
So
to
she's
happen.
doing it. If you're on him, you're doing it still.
Right. So like, if,
No, I
if-
mean
if-
it's on him. Where like if there's Pete, which the dog,
His dog's named
first
Pete?
the first like 2-3 weeks, it was still, we got it when it was 7 weeks old.
So like peeing and pooping in the
So-
house.
It was not pooping, but just peeing in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Now it hasn't done that this week, for example. But if there is pee in the house, it's like, oh, hey, can you go clean up the pee?
So
There's
now,
no expectation that I have to clean up any of that.
but my question is, does he clean up the pee without you asking?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Like if he sees it happen, or if he sees it for sure.
What's the dog's name?
Perseus.
I hate this fucking guy. I fucking
But
hate this guy.
we've talked about it, and as of now, we've convinced him not to clip the ears on the Doberman.
He's gonna clip the ears?
He was going to.
Isn't that just a pure like cosmetic thing and not like advantageous at all? So you just chop off a little bit of the ear just because it looks cooler?
like half of it, and then you have to keep it in bandages for like 6+ months.
Bro, fuck this guy.
No, but he's not gonna do it. He's not. He's
He
keeping
said he
it
wasn't gonna
years.
get a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but it's been nice.
Is the dog neutered?
No, not yet,
Good.
and I don't think it's going to be.
Don't neuter it.
Yeah. But
Don't
see,
do
that's
that.
the thing. It's like right now we're dealing with it just being a puppy and teething. Eventually, we're gonna have to deal with it, wanting to fuck everything.
Yeah, and being
Yep.
aggressive. Yeah.
You got to train it well.
Yes.
Yeah, is he training it? Like, is he taking time out to train it?
Yes. And so it's easy because we can just do whatever he does, if that makes sense.
Okay, so you're not taking the lead in any of the training and any of the cleaning, so he's actually doing it.
Yes.
Oh,
I hate this guy.
stepping up to the plate.
Yes, but it's a lot of not that it's a lot of back and forth, but it is like reminding him like I get to be on your case.
All right, now if you weren't, what do you mean by on your case? Besides like the pee stuff, what does that mean?
Hey, go clean up all the shit outside.
And like stuff like, if you weren't on his case about that, would he do that?
I think he would do it to the point where it's really bad. I don't think he would do it regularly to avoid it getting bad.
Sounds like a guy. Sounds like a young guy.
I just fucking this guy, dude. It starts with because Val, it's never gonna end. The more you're with this guy, it's gonna start with the dog, and then you're gonna have to clean it up, and then the next thing you know, this motherfucker's gonna show up with a goddamn monkey.
No. And it's like if for whatever reason he leaves the house, he's always asking if I am willing to stay with the dog. If the answer is no, I mean, he puts it in the crate. And the dog stays there.
He just puts it in fucking Azkaban.
We have to crate train your dog.
Yeah,
That's
you
part.
have
That,
to-
that's
yeah.
that's definitely a part
But
of the
especially
thing.
with the Doberman, I think.
Yeah, you have to that they have to be crate trained. So that's definitely a
Yeah,
part.
but
of
I don't like this guy, and something about this guy tells me that the dog is gonna be in the crate too much because he's gonna want to go do stuff.
No,
Seems like a
he's-
person who only
so
cares
far-
about what he wants to do.
Yes, he does. He does only care about himself. That is
That is-
big
that
So
facts.
that's why
yeah.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
Yes. But because of the kind of person that I am, it's like if I'm asking questions, so he's like, "Oh, I'm going to head out and do this thing." It's like, "How long?" And if it's too long and I'm like, "Well, that seems like a really long time." He'll be like, "Oh, okay, I'll go take it to my mom's or I'll go take it to my dad's."
But the fact
The fact that you have to remind him like, hey, this is too long for your dog to be in a crate. It's a bad sign because eventually y'all aren't gonna be living together.
Right. And
Val,
I
your
don't
ass
think-
is blistered.
Yeah.
You have a
Yeah.
bruised, blistered buttocks
Yeah.
because of this fucking guy.
I mean, but he's such a puppy still. It's like, yeah, you can train the dog to not leave water driplets after it drinks water. But
The dog should be using a cup at this point. The dog should be drinking tea
Brita
like
filter.
this
Yeah,
at
yeah,
this point.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I understand, and like, yes, the part of this is that I'm not responsible for the dog in any way. I'm just now more responsible for the roommate.
Right. He's still added more to your plate.
But because it's him, yes. Like he's the thing that's more on my plate. It's not necessarily the dog.
What was the reaction to the original no?
It was really bad. It was a really bad reaction.
Doesn't it make you hate the guy worse?
Yeah, that's the thing. To be like to throw a fit about it and it's not your place is kind of crazy.
Yeah, but I'm not your fucking mom. Who you yelling at?
Yeah.
Nigga, you asked me, I said no. That's it.
Yeah. It's my place.
This is the end of this.
Right.
There is no fit.
I don't disagree with you guys. He's
You want me and
just-
Ehsan come kick the shit out of this guy?
I mean,
We'll come kill
I've
the dog.
talked to him. I've asked him. I'm like, do you want me to like?
I know a couple of hungry Haitian immigrants that I think we can get.
Yeah, me and Ehsan could easily come kill this dog for you. Is that what you want? You tell us right now if you want us to come kill the dog. I'm gonna come kill this fucking dog. I'm gonna come drown this dog. I'm not gonna drown it. I'm gonna, fucking, and then let it come for air, and you know what I mean. So like, put the fear of God in it, and then kill it. While Ehsan
don't
reads
really
from the
know.
Quran while I'm doing it.
Yeah.
It's really terrifying. Fucking dog.
Sorry, go ahead.
He's very cute. Puppy's very cute.
Of course, it's a puppy.
So
It's a
far,
pup.
he's very smart and shows a lot of potential. So it's just and like the roommate's also not opposed to paying money to get it properly trained, like sending it to one of those like training board camps. We've talked about it. So, those are all take it day by day.
Val, I'm just telling you right now.
Yeah, I don't like how the fact that that even like the roommate's not opposed to doing that. You should just do that. If you're going out and you're gonna spend your days to the point where your roommates have to remind you, like, hey, you have to come back and see the dog. Something tells me that you're not training the dog effectively.
He's not like that. Like it hasn't gone to the point where it's like, yo, no, it hasn't gotten to that point. Like he's home a lot. He's home a lot. But I think a Doberman specifically is going to test your person, like are you a secure person? Are you a fucking alpha?
Yeah, with a Doberman, with a big ass dog like that, that's like dangerous.
Are you fucking alpha? And if you're a person who struggles with being sure that you're fucking alpha, your dog is gonna know that. And so yeah, I think that's sort of the situation that we're in, is him having to learn to be alpha.
He's never gonna do that.
Well, I wouldn't say never. I am trying to be a little more hopeful here because the dog is already in the house.
I'll kill it.
You don't want an
me
unruly
to kill it.
dog. But man, I am not a fan of this situation.
Nope. Ehsan says something, Val, and I've said it on this pod once, and I'm gonna say it a million more times because I think it's just such a great thing, and it goes with life. Whatever happens in the regular season is a microcosm to what's gonna happen in the playoffs. With your life, this is the regular season, and it's gonna be like this. Like when you have a kid one day, it might be like this. Your kid might not, because you give an inch, somebody else might take a mile. And I think you got to stop giving inches. The only inches you should be taking are from Thomas. There should be no other inches in your life.
Yeah, it's true. Just from Thomas. Inches and a foot, maybe?
I'm assuming a fucking 12 feet, dude. There's no way that guy doesn't roll his dick down, bro.
Like a fruit roll-up. Thomas got that fruit roll-up dick.
Thomas got a fruit roll-up dick, dog.
Like, I think at the end of the day, I always wanted a dog. I like dogs. I think the space that we're in is for a dog.
Sounds like you're trying to convince yourself.
I know. That's what I don't like. I don't like this, Val. It's like a battered wife.
I think that
He does it. He's
right in the situation.
I want a dog. I fell down the stairs.
Yeah, I fell down the stairs. Yeah, I slipped on the water. You know what I mean? My breath's always been bruised, and I deserved it. And that's what you sound like. And I don't want you sounding like this.
Yeah.
I want you to go home and you fucking punch that dog in the face as hard as you can.
No.
Right when you see it. As hard as you can, let it know who Alpha is.
Yeah.
And then you take that guy, then you take a poop on the floor and you grab your roommate's face and you put it in. And so everyone in the house, even Thomas is scared. Everyone should be terrified of you in that house.
Yeah. But yeah, I think this is a good lesson in like you can't give people inches, especially like because what you really wanted up until now that you have the dog was you didn't want the dog.
Facts.
And now you're like right now you're just reminding your roommate to do all this stuff. But I think eventually it's gonna get to the point where you're gonna get angry about like how come you're not doing this on your own.
Facts. Dude.
But see, even before the dog was in the picture, though, I would bring that up to him. Like if there were things that were slacking, it was like, hey, let's go smoke this joint outside. And I'm about to tell you everything that you're doing that's pissing me off. And he's a good sport about it.
That's because you're getting him high. I fucking hate this
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Everything in this situation is a win for him.
Yeah. You're getting him high before you do that. So of course he's gonna be a big sport about it. He's getting high for free.
Yeah, and he's fucking high. It's like, dude, take him out, take a shit,
Yeah.
put his fucking face right in your big gross poops.
Yeah. But I am worried that this in like 3 or 4 months we're gonna be hearing about all these situations with this dog because this guy just didn't seem like he was in the position to take care of another living being. I think
he's gonna get worse and worse.
Yeah, I think a lot. I think we talk about this. We've talked about this all the time. Like having a pet is it's a commitment, and I think a lot of people don't realize it. A lot of people get these animals in their lives to make them feel better about their lives without truly understanding like This is a two-way street. They're not just your. Oh, I'm nervous. I need a thing around.
Ugh.
This is a real life living thing that it goes both ways. So and I don't know if he truly understands that.
I will say he has done more things that, in my opinion, have improved. So, like, he's cleaning his bathroom more frequently because he gives the dog baths now. And so he gets the bathroom, fucking wet. And so he takes his time to clean it. He brushes his dog's teeth every night. And what else has he done?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not.
But I'm not going to be impressed by the things he's supposed to do.
Yeah,
Like, that's like the dad being like, I take care of my kids. No shit. You're supposed to.
And he is taking it to the park and making friends already at the park.
It will for in this guy's defense, it is like if he is becoming more responsible, then that is like the things you're supposed to do. But if he wasn't doing these things beforehand and now he is, that is a level of growth. You are like we can't also just consign these people to be like, well, he's always going to be like that.
You're better than me.
I'm saying that there's a chance, like, she has to still watch out to see if he falls in these old patterns. But there is a chance that, like, he's learned how to be a more responsible person.
I think people are always going to fall into patterns. I'm going to fall into patterns. It's just having a support system around you that holds you accountable. That's the difference. And I think he is now in a place in his life where I am the type of roommate that is going to hold you accountable to your shit. Because I'm also confrontational. Not afraid of that.
Yeah. Yeah, Thomas tells me all the time. Yeah, Thomas calls me all the time.
Yeah.
Lets me know you're a real fucking bitcheroony, dude. So you don't have to worry about that.
Oh, God. Do I get this episode started?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll start recording now. Guys, welcome to The Solid Show. What a good podcast.
I know. What a fun podcast.
It's so much fun.
What a fun
I
podcast.
genuinely have. I hope you guys have fun listening.
Yes.
Because it is so much fun to do. Val made a game for us today. Valentina, what is the game for today?
So today we are going to be debating. And I am going to flip a coin. And whoever gets heads debates the positive.
Can that just be the game? Can we just flip a coin about that?
That's actually pretty fun.
Heads, the person has to debate the positives. And tails, that person has to debate
Oh, I love that.
the negative or the against.
Yeah,
How many things are there?
We've chosen 4, but
Okay.
I know you guys might get riled up, so we don't have to get through all of them.
Okay. So we flip. Okay, so flip.
Easily just be one. We could easily just do one.
Flip the coin
It'll save us
first.
less.
Flip the coin first, and then
Who's calling it?
No. I'll call
Rock,
it.
paper, scissors. Who gets to call it?
No, it's okay. No, because it's not like who gets to call it. How about this?
Oh, you're right. One is heads. They both mean different things.
They both mean
Never
different
mind.
things.
So who's heads? Who's tails?
Who's that? No. Okay, flip it for me for the first one, and if
Yeah.
I get heads, I'm pro. If I get tails, I'm con.
Yeah, and then for the second one,
We'll flip for Deric.
Okay. All right. So heads is pro.
Heads.
Tails is con.
Okay, so I'm pro whatever this topic is gonna be. Okay, and
Wait,
you're
what
con.
was it?
No, now she's gonna tell us the topic.
Wait, I didn't even see the coin flip.
She said it was heads.
They
You
landed
trust her?
over
I
here.
trust her. I trust her.
God, all right.
All right, so I'm pro this. What's the topic one?
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Val's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Yo, so when Val, just so I can give context,
Yeah.
I know you're thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
When Val proposed this game to us, me and Ehsan were like, yeah. And she used an example of, we'll use an example as like, what if a sandwich, a hot dog is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yes.
And me and Ehsan were like, that could be a fun game for sure. Cut to right now. For the first fucking question is the example. What the fuck?
The example is a taco a sandwich. Now it's a hot dog.
Well, I mean,
Just crazy though, right? Okay, right? You agree with me on this?
a
That
little
was
bit like, well,
insane.
I wasn't expecting the exact example. I definitely wasn't expecting that.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's meat between two pieces of
Wait,
bread.
what am I supposed to do? Hold on.
You're con. You're con.
Am I just supposed to be mad at Val?
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah, I can do that. Okay. All right. So you're pro.
I'm pro
What's
hot-
the question?
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Hot dog a sandwich.
Yeah. It's meat between two pieces of bread. That's clearly what a sandwich is.
No.
No, okay, and why? Why no? Why no? I mean, clearly,
Because Tails told me to say no. So let's start there with your fucking attitude. Okay? You said why no? Like, I'm choosing to argue with you. It's the game. I can't believe you did me like that. You said, why no?
I stand up. I stand by what I say. Why fucking no? Why fucking no? You fucking piece of shit. You dumb piece of shit who thinks a hot dog isn't a sandwich. What a fucking loser. In what world is it not a sandwich?
Oh my God. Oh my God. First off, and whether Tails was my thing or not,
Right.
even if I'd have got heads and I'd had to choose pro, I would have went against it because it's so fucking stupid what you're saying.
What?
It's so fucking stupid what you're saying.
Why? It's
definitely not a
based on
sandwich.
logic.
You even said yourself, a sandwich is something that is between bread.
Yes.
That's what you said.
Right.
A hot dog is not between bread. It is one piece of bread. The hot dog is laying on top of it. The bread is not opened up and then it's sandwiched in between, my nigga. It's not.
But then do you consider like a Philly cheesesteak a sandwich? Because a lot of those, the bread don't open up. Like a hoagie, all that stuff. Those are sandwiches, aren't they? Is a hoagie a sandwich?
Hold up, though. Hold up, my nigga. Let's hold up. Those are sandwiches.
Okay. So then, but a lot of them don't have the two splits.
No, but the bread eventually does split. The bread's even if it's like, oh, the bread's not split all the way, the bread will eventually split.
And it doesn't have to. You could eat in a way that the bread doesn't split.
That's insane.
That's not insane.
That's just absolutely.
That's not insane at all. That's not insane at all. I had a shout out Campos, great Philly cheesesteak, but the bread won't split. The bread wasn't split. It didn't split. I just ate the bread as it went along.
You know, Tony Hitchcock used to have a great joke about like, because the argument was, I heard like if something's between two things, it's a sandwich. And he goes, all right, well if I put bread on top of this television, is it a fucking TV sandwich?
Oh right. That was a great joke.
That was a great point, and that is my point to this. Is like, no, just because we're not, everyone in their brain, in your brain, you know that a hot dog is not a sandwich. You feel it in your stomach, you feel it in your heart and in your spirit. There are certain things that are just in the id, in the fucking zeitgeist of culture. We all know, in your heart, you know this. I get that you're arguing because you got the fucking heads, but in your heart, you know this, my nigga. That hot dog's not a sandwich. You know why? Because you're not a fucking idiot. Because you live in America, and you respect things, and you love God, and the universe has right and wrong answers, and the right answer is a hot dog is not a sandwich. Because then what if we're saying a hot dog's a sandwich, then nothing makes sense. The world isn't even real. We're just, you know?
And my counterpoint to that is nothing makes sense and the world isn't real. What are you talking about? This is all
That's real.
in the simulation. You touch me.
I did not touch. If it was a simulation, I'd have went right through you.
No, not necessarily.
It's like you ever, you play Madden or NBA 2K,
Right.
Like, yeah, they don't go through each other even though it's simulation, but they kind of like go through each other a little bit.
Right. That's because it's a bad simulation. We're in the best one. and in this one, a hot dog is a sandwich.
No, a hot dog's not a sandwich. I think we both agree that a hot dog's not a sandwich. Yeah, Val, we all agree. Val, what do you, as the median, what do you think? Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Hot dog is a sandwich. Yes.
She's a woman, though. Is that who you want on your side? A woman?
Well, now that you put it that way.
The one who doesn't know the difference between an example and a new thing? That's who you want on your side? Well, then, by all means, have it.
Okay, look. I've gone all I could on the hot dog as a sandwich pro side. If I'm being all the way honest, I was already talking about simulation, so I was really reaching. Is a hot dog a taco?
It's more of a taco than a sandwich, but I still don't think it's a taco. But it's more of a taco than a sandwich. Because we all know what a taco is.
Right.
Just like we all know what a sandwich is and we know what a hot dog is. These things have their places in the world for a reason. Yes, it's all track and field, but there's the 100-meter, there's the hurdles, there's the fucking high jump. They're different. It's all track and field.
No. I think a taco is a sandwich. I think a hot dog is a sandwich. I think a sandwich is a taco.
You think a sandwich is a taco?
I mean,
hold up.
In the way that
Hold up.
I don't know where I am.
Hold up. Let's rewind this a little bit, right? There is an argument like a square is a rectangle, but a rectangle in a square. There is an argument to be made.
Okay.
You can argue that a taco, a hot dog, you can argue that they're sandwiches. You can't tell me that a PB&J sandwich is a taco. There's no way. It's open all sides.
There's no taco ingredients in it because we know what goes in a taco, my nigga, and it ain't PB&J.
Right. So you like there is an argument I think to be made that maybe a taco is a sandwich, but you can't tell me a sandwich is a taco.
Okay.
Shut her right up, didn't you? You shut her ass right up, didn't you? old bruise butt over there.
Yeah.
Shut up quick.
Yeah. Turns out your ego's also bruised, huh?
And we're back.
All right, let's go to the second one. Flip for Deric.
Heads is pro, tails is negative?
Yes.
Okay. What is happening over there?
Heads.
So you are pro,
I'm pro.
this thing.
Okay.
Is cereal a soup?
That kind of broke me. That broke me a little bit. Is cereal a soup?
Is this,
No. Cereal is not a
well,
soup.
you're pro cereal is a soup.
Oh, fuck. I forgot the game was
Nobody cares
answering
about
how I
your
felt.
No, I feel like
Opinion.
fuck it. Let's just answer the question then, because it's like this pro. Because I was reaching for hot dog as a sandwich.
Because you don't think it is.
I don't think it truly is.
Yes.
Yeah. But I don't. I also don't think cereal's a soup.
Cereal's not a soup. I'll give my reason why it's not.
Okay.
And then I'll argue why. But I had to give my heart. My heart came out before the
Right
game.
before the game. Yeah.
It's cold. Soup is not cold.
Soup can be cold. They're cold soups.
Name a cold soup.
Aren't there cold soups?
Name one.
In my mind, it's like they can be cold.
How?
Is there a cold soup, Val?
Yes.
What?
Like a bisque, chowders.
Biscuit. All of them are not cold. They're all hot. What are you saying?
Yeah, look up cold soups. Are there
I've
cold?
had cold soup.
Is it minestrone
No,
cold soup?
a soup that has been sitting out is cold. I'm talking about when you make it, my nigga. 16
refreshing, 9 cold soup recipes for hot
gazpacho.
summer days.
Yeah, gazpacho can be cold. I've done that because I knew there was like some sort of Spanish soup that's cold, for sure.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. All these joints right here look like dips. These all look like some shit I put a chip in, my nigga. Look at it. All of it. All of it looks like something you put a pita or chip in. Let me say something. That pita, that shit was not cold.
Yeah, but I know gazpacho can be cold. That's like a thing I knew because I definitely heard that before.
How do you feel about it though? How do you feel about these soups? You fucking with these cold ass soups? I'm not.
I mean, I'm not like very adventurous.
That's
when it comes
yogurt.
to, yeah, I'm not very adventurous when it comes to soup. I like hot soup, obviously.
Because that's what it's supposed to be.
Right. No, I think it's not soup simply because there's a good portion of the population that likes cereal dry. I'm not gonna eat like any of those soups without the soup part of it. But you can have cereal without milk.
Well, you know, so when you think of a hot soup, I'm not eating any of it without the soup part. The cold stuff, I would eat it without it because now if I take those individual ingredients, I would eat them alone as well.
Maybe, but it's like even then, like all those stuff, like you wouldn't eat like you're saying I would eat the individual ingredients. Yeah, sure, but would you eat them in a bowl without the soup? That's all I'm saying. Is that you would. A lot of people, and I'm one of these people, will eat cereal in a bowl without milk.
100%, I would do it.
Yeah, exactly. And everyone's done it before.
Yeah,
it's
eat
not
it like
like
chips.
Yeah. It's not like a thing that no one's ever done. Even if you love your cereal with milk and that's how you normally have it, you've had a time where you've poured the cereal and be like, oh fuck, I don't have any milk, and you're just eating the cereal.
Well, here's my definite reason why cereal's not soup.
What?
So we can agree, even though I don't think so. Soup can be hot and cold. Yes.
Yes.
Nigga, cereal cannot.
Mm.
Ain't no hot cereal.
Ain't no hot cereal. That's a good point.
That's porridge.
That
That's not cereal.
right. There's no hot cereal.
So soup is not cereal.
Yes, I also agree. Right, we've been on the same page truly in our hearts about both these things.
Because we're fucking Americans who live on the right side of the fucking
Yeah.
line, dude.
Yeah.
And that's the Republicans. President, whoever won. We
Yeah.
still
Oh,
don't
by
know
the way,
yet.
we filmed this, even though this came out way after the election, we filmed this the day before.
But I want you to know something. Whoever won, I still don't give a fuck.
Yeah. All right, what's the next one?
All right. Since we're just doing
Let's just talk about it
yeah,
at this point.
you guys talking about it.
Last one, though. This will be the last
Well,
one.
we can do two more.
You sure?
Yeah.
Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
Well, this is a would you rather.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I got confused by you just not knowing how to make this game. I got lost in that. Hold on. Wait, Val, can you go back to the question?
Yeah.
Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
One horse-sized duck or 100
Duck-sized
horses.
horses.
It's so funny. They look so cute.
Yeah. I think I'll go duck-sized horses.
Well, the smaller thing seems easy.
The smaller thing seems easy, but also
A horse-sized duck is like, damn.
the problem is this is the problem with this question because I've heard this question before.
With a duck?
Yes, I've heard this exact question before.
That's crazy.
The
This question's out there? in
Yeah,
the
this
universe?
question's out there. I think Val just Googled, hey, what are some cool
I
questions?
thought
asked?
this came from Val's bruised butt.
No. But the problem is that the duck can fly. So now it's a horse-sized duck, and it's also
Aerial advantage.
It has a huge aerial advantage. Whereas the duck-sized horses, they're at least they stay on the ground. They ain't gonna come at you.
No, because you're not imagining. Because take the horses out of it.
Right.
Imagine how many ducks was it? 100?
100 horse-sized ducks.
Imagine just 100.
No, 100 duck-sized horses.
But imagine just 100 ducks coming at you. You would fucking panic, dude.
Right.
You would it would be a war. It'd be like, oh my, is this a battle in Lord of the Rings?
Right.
100 ducks charging at you.
Right. But then if we were to flip this question around, would I rather have 100 duck-sized ducks or 100 horse-sized ducks coming at me? I'd still have the horse-sized ducks because the ducks can still fly.
Also, now you got ducks attack you from up here,
From up here,
here.
yeah, exactly. At the end of the day, because either one of these is going to be a crazy fight. I'd rather not have to deal with something that has the ability to fly.
No, 100% I agree. I'm definitely picking the 100 on the ground.
Right.
But I am like, fuck, this is going to be a problem. Like my legs are getting fucked.
Your legs are getting fucked, and if they ever get you on the ground, you're fucked. Like fully on the ground, laying down, you're kind of fucked. But
They're so fast.
they're so fast.
They would be so fast, bro.
But at the end of the day, let's say you're able to grab a horse, right? And then sort of chuck it at other horses.
But think about how hard it would be just to grab a duck, nigga. Like it's bigger than you think it is.
Right. But this is what I'm saying. If you had a chance to grab a horse and throw it at other horses, at the very least, you're going to take a couple out bowling style because they can't fly away.
Yeah, and they have to keep attacking me, so I'm fucking these things up with the feet. Damn, bro. But I'm attacking all feet. It's 100 of them too. It's way more than you think. They're probably gonna get advantage. They're gonna get you on the ground.
I think
You're not winning.
I think you lose whatever fight you take.
Oh, the duck side horse is like, dear God.
The duck-sized horse, because the second it gets up in the air, you're fucked. You're fucked. Horse-sized duck, you at least have a fighting chance. I think. Duck-sized horse get above you, beak pecks down at you. It's
No, we
over.
agree on all three.
Yeah,
Horse-sized duck.
Horse-sized duck. Yeah.
3 for 3.
3 for 3.
3 for 3 on
3 for 3.
on just being a man.
Yeah. All right, last one.
Last question, and if it's too easy, then there's a follow-up to it. But pineapple on pizza.
No.
No.
And hey, the answer is no, and there's no fucking reason.
God, you guys are just so mean.
Would
No.
you have pineapple on pizza like an idiot?
No, I'm not. No. Get fruit away from my pizza.
Doesn't even make it
The
doesn't even
fuck
make
is
sense.
your tomato then?
Oh, is there just a huge? I mean, I guess yeah, margarita pizza. Sometimes there is a tomato slice.
And I'm
on the
not a
pizza.
fan of it. I'm not a fan of margarita pizza.
I'm not a fan of it. I would eat it though. I have eaten it.
I have eaten it. Yeah.
Not a fan. Who would eat have it? Tomato. There are because you said what's a tomato then? Well, tomato goes in pizza. The flavors go together. It's tomato sauce. Those flavors have consistently gone in pizza. Pineapple is some shit. This crazy fucking weird little country called Hawaii, whatever the fuck it is. It's its own little continent, and they do dumb shit over there.
You know what's funny? I wouldn't be surprised if that's something that we just, you know, like how Americans just made up fortune cookies and we're just like, oh, that's Chinese.
Yeah.
Probably some guy in like Oregon put pineapples on pizza and was like, that's
like-
what they do in Hawaii.
Damn, for sure that happened.
Yeah. Where did pineapple on pizza come from?
Oh yeah, pineapple on pizza originate.
Kent, Ontario, Canada. Bro, come the fuck on. I called the shit out of that.
Dude,
Dog.
you know what?
Yeah.
Everyone, and I fall for this trap sometimes. Everyone thinks, Ehsan, you're the biggest idiot in the world. And sometimes I do too. And then you'll just fucking do some shit like that.
Dude.
I'm like, this guy is not the biggest idiot in the
I
world.
nailed that, dude. Yeah, it absolutely seems like they didn't create that in Hawaii. That's just something that someone made somewhere else. A Greek guy in Canada made Hawaiian pizza. That's why it's bad.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck does
As-
Chatham, Canada know about pizza? The fuck out of here.
Yeah. So what's the follow-up?
The follow-up was,
Do you guys think I'm stupid? Yes.
is it okay to eat it with a fork and knife?
Pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, you're a bitch ass nigga, but
I say
it's cool.
I say the only time you can eat a pizza with a fork and knife is that if there's something wrong with it structurally. Like it's like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you'll pick up a piece of pizza and it'll just sort of fall apart.
Yeah.
Or or I guess like sometimes deep dish.
But even if it fell apart, then you pick up the pieces that fell apart and you eat it with your hands. Like I don't understand what's going on here, fork and knife wise.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm saying to me that's the only time where it's okay.
Deep dish is crazy. Pick up that square, dude. It's a little square.
Yeah, you're right. But I would say if there's something like structurally wrong with it, you can eat it with a fork and knife. But if it's just a regular slice of pizza, it's weird that you eat it with a fork.
Val, were these last two questions just things you do?
No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, hold on. Do you eat pizza with a fork and knife?
Sometimes, but it's more towards the structure thing, where it's like there's just too many toppings on it. It's a thin pizza. I'm gonna
It's thin.
I can like put more things into the bite.
If
You don't just cup, you grab the pizza, you cup it a little bit, like some New York people do.
I mean, sometimes I do that. It really just depends on the mood.
I don't like the New Yorkers folded all the way. I don't like a full fold. That's crazy.
Right.
Nice cup.
Nice cup. I'm saying the only time is even post cup it falls apart. Then I will accept a knife and fork. But if you're just eating it knife and fork, no cup, no even try to cup.
Get out of the country. Go to Chatham, Canada.
Yeah, go to Chatham, Canada, and have pineapple on your piece of shit pizza. That's so crazy that it was invented in Canada. You just called it Hawaiian pizza. That makes sense.
No, you said it. You said it made sense, and it does make sense.
Yeah.
And again, everyone thinks you're a big dumb retard, and I'm here to tell you, you are a smart guy. Dude.
I don't
care what everyone keeps saying to me.
I don't think
everyone keeps saying it to me, and I don't give a fuck. I got your back.
I don't.
I mean, I don't give a fuck how many people say it. How many people that don't even know you say it, which is weird.
I don't think people. There are definitely not people saying it in the comments constantly right now.
I disagree with them.
Yeah.
I disagree with them.
I do put pineapple on my pizza though. I think it's crazy to judge. I think it's crazy to judge me.
I think it's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't judge you and your toppings, and you're gonna come at
That's
me.
because we put good American toppings on ours.
Yeah,
dude.
we're not some fucking Canadian communist pizza.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Trudeau, when you put blackface on your pizza too. Fucking psycho.
But this is a hot button issue. It's like, bro,
Shouldn't be. It shouldn't be.
On a Hinge dating profile, that's one of the questions. Pineapple on pizza. That's like a huge deal. It's like a deal breaker for some people.
That's crazy.
And those
Oh,
people
people
are
will
correct.
never find love. Oh,
Yeah, those people are correct.
No, I just appreciate a person who knows what they like. So why would I?
Because you know what's funny?
Gross.
It's not weird. It's not weird to like it or not. It is weird that it's in your dating profile.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. So you know what's funny? The answer, the deal breaker isn't whether or not, like, I don't give a fuck if you like pineapple on pizza. But the deal breaker is that if you put it in your dating profile, whether you like it or not, that's the deal breaker.
That's weird, bro. Put a better question in there. There's a better way to get to know somebody. Do you tip?
Yeah, that's a good question.
That's a question.
Good question.
Fucking pineapple on pizza. Whether you do or don't, do you tip my nigga when they bring that pineapple or non-pineapple pizza out? That's what the fuck I need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
are
kind
you
of
mean?
person
Are you mean to the wait staff that brings it out?
Yeah, how do you feel about bartenders? I need like I need some shit like that. my
Right.
nigga. I need to know how you are as a person. Do you suck dick? Great app.
Great
Had a
app.
lot of fun. Val, you're the best. We love you so much, no matter what horrible decisions you make.
Yeah,
We love you literally so much. We'll see you guys next week.
we'll see you next week.
Next week.